Hey there, stampers and crafters. My name is Tami White, and welcome to our February Paper Pumpkin Kit reveal. And we're going to make this super fun kit today. I'm going to show you how to make the kit, sometimes how the things you may not want to do depending on how much of the instructions I follow. We love to have a lot of fun with these classes, and it's really fun. We're taping this live, so if you're on the live right now, give a shout out. The one beautiful thing about being live is you can ask questions and I can answer you as you go. You can actually be part of the class. However, if you're not able to catch us live or you can't stay for the whole entire thing, don't worry. You can pop back on and catch the replay at any time following this. It will always be available to you. So I have to give a little note here. I have some improvements in the video studio. Hopefully you guys will like them. However, I may have a few hiccups along the way, so bear with me. I'm really excited to be rolling them out. First, this is what we're going to be doing. This is the February kit. It is just an adorable kit. It really is. I can't wait to get started. And I actually have on my stampwithtami.com blog resource page, which is linked in this video's description, behind the scenes from the actual concept artist that designed this kit and what they use when they actually go into designing the kit. So that's really fun. It's really fun to see, and you guys might want to check that out. If you are brand new to my channel and not really sure what a paper pumpkin kit is, let's back up and start at the beginning. These are awesome all-inclusive crafting, do-it-yourself crafting kits. They are good for crafters and stampers of all levels. Stampin' Up puts these out every month. You can subscribe on my blog simply by clicking on the link in the video's description. Everything you need is included in this kit. Everything that we need to make these projects. I do 2 paper pumpkin classes every month. This will be the first one where we'll open up the kit and we'll make them as the instructions are. They do come with instructions as well as the stamp set, the ink pads, and all the embellishments and paper that we need. The next video I will be doing in the next week or so will be the alternate project for this, and this kit here is the Grown with Kindness kit, it's called, and I will do an alternate project for that. I have added some really fun bonuses to these kits, and you will find them also on the resource page, one of them being stamp case inserts. So if you collect paper pumpkin kits, you'll know that there's an exclusive stamp set in every kit that comes. And I have started offering these stamp case inserts for you. You can print them off and put them in the clear mount stamp case that also you can purchase on my online store. The information on those are on my resource page if you're not familiar with them. I have them back as far as September, so if you have been collecting them and want a great way to store all these stamp sets and be able to look at them on your shelf, that is a fantastic way to store them. It's something I get asked a lot. All right, so I see a lot of you are jumping on board here. I'm just going to hop on and just make sure I can read your comments. Again, we got some new stuff happening here, so I got to make sure that everything's working correctly. All right, so I am broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube simultaneously. I think I see that we have sound and we have everything in place, which is good. Seeing as I'm testing out some new stuff, sometimes I gotta go back and rework a couple of things, but so far so good. Let's talk about what we're giving away today. Anytime I'm taping a live class, I have some prize patrol. I love to say thank you for those of you who are watching. I also have prize patrol for those of you who either can't catch the entire live or are catching the replay later, and I'll talk about that in a second. But these 3 prizes that you're looking at right now are what I will be giving away here live. So I've got 2 of the kits that we're creating today, the Grown with Kindness kits, paper pumpkin kits. 2 lucky winners will win these at the end of this class. All you need to do is leave a comment. Next, I'm also giving away at the 10-minute mark, and I call this the early bird drawing. And this is pop-up. Let me back up a little bit so you can see that right there. This is a pop-up scrap bin. They hang on the side of your crafting table. They can also work in your car. They can work for so many fun things. I love these guys, and they fold up flat, so they're easy to store. This is my very last paper pumpkin pop-up scrap bin. One time these were available to us as demonstrators, and I had a few of them. I've been giving them away. This is the very last one. Yes, I can see your comments on YouTube. Thank you, Diana, for asking. I can see your comments now on both Facebook and YouTube. So far, so good on everything. Yay, very exciting. Now, let's jump over to what we have available for those of you either who don't win a live, even if you're live and you didn't win one of those prizes at the end of the episode, or you are catching the replay of this class. If you leave a comment, you will all be automatically entered to win one of these kits. I will be drawing a winner on March 8th. In addition to that, if you share this video, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, if you share it onto a social media platform like Facebook or Pinterest, and type the word shared into the comments below, I will enter you a second time into this After Live drawing. Because I love to share back. I love it when you share the love, and I love to share back to you. These are just one of the many, many ways that I like to give back to you for supporting me. And for enjoying these classes, because you're the reason I'm here. And I love doing them. All right, so let's talk about what's happening in the crafting world and Stampin' Up! World. So I like to call this the In the Know section to keep you up to date on what's going on. I have about one more week left of the free grab bag special. Now, this free grab bag special is when you join my VIP online club, which is an exclusive club. It's one that I've been doing for many years. I've got some fantastic, fantastic videos, a video library that spans back 10 years of exclusive videos, all just for my VIP club members in my Stamp It Demonstrator group. I post 3 new projects a month, 3 new videos, 3 new card tutorials, written instructions, and photo instructions, as well as bonus card tutorials every week. So that is just jam-packed with inspiration and ideas. In addition to that, you get free stamps from me when you join the club. It is the second best offer going. The first would be to join as a demonstrator and get the demonstrator discount if you have a big wish list. But the second would be, if you want to budget out your purchases and you love everything, would be to join the VIP club. And when you join it now, you get a grab bag. I say there's $30 worth of stuff in there, but honestly, I'm padding it, so there's a lot more than that. So that is a really great deal. I'm excited for all the newbies this year that are joining us in the online club. Lots of fun and lots of fun in store for us. Next in the In the Know section is the celebration, which started last month in January. It will be running until March, but there's new stuff. If you caught Linda and I's class last week, we talked about some of the new stuff that's happening. And if you missed it last week, you can catch it on my stampwithtami.com blog. And I'm just going to pop down there right now just to show you what's happening. So first of all, on February 15th, we launched 3 new celebration products that are available now. And I'll tell you what, this impressions folder is going like hotcakes. I'm going to say that is the number one choice of all the celebration items out there right now. And the Painted Seasons bundle is the second. In addition to these, you will also, we have the existing, I'm going to just bounce down here, the existing celebration products. This is just a video here. You can click on, or go to stampwithtami.com, and all this information is there, or click on the video's description, the resource page. I linked to this. This is what is just released. This is what was previously released. I have to shout out here. As of last week, we informed you that the foil was about to sell out. It's gone. It's gone. It was such a popular item, and you guys jumped right on that, so it's all gone. Next up is the ribbon. We had a lot of confusion when we were talking about that. We told you it wasn't coming back. We went back. We actually cut and pasted the exact wording from Stampin' Up, and what they said is it actually could come back next month, but it's not a guarantee. So there is a small chance that ribbon, you may see that again. In addition to that, this section is coming out March 1st. These will be available for purchase. So you can purchase these and get the celebration products free with $50 orders, be it even $50 worth of these or any other products. And these are dies to match the celebration products, a brand new stamp set, and a brand new punch. All of this information, including the brochures and the information about what celebration actually is on my stampwithtami.com blog. And just click on celebration. You'll find it all there, including a gallery. I have a gallery of ideas, of celebration ideas. Are you new? Are you not sure what celebration is yet? If you are, it's a great time. There's 3 main ways. Actually, I'm going to tell you about 4 today, but 3 main ways. You can just place a $50 order and you're going to get free products. If you place huge orders or are part of my stamp club and are a hostess, or if you are If you are placing combined orders, you can get Stampin' Rewards, which are free stamps and products with those. And the best way to celebrate is when you join as a demonstrator and you get $76 free, and you can get this awesome tote as an option. So some amazing, amazing deals there with Celebration. One more that is really important that I want to tell you about, because we're working on Paper Pumpkin today, and that is how you can get free Celebration products with your Paper Pumpkin. And that is by purchasing prepaid kits. In 3, 6, and 12 months, you can get free Celebration products with that. So that is really handy. We will also be doing a Celebration blog hop for more ideas. If you want to see some more ideas, this is happening this Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But of course, it will always be there if you're not able to catch it live. I will be kicking it off with a live class at 10 a.m. I will explain to you how to do the blog hop. My Stampin' Demonstrator groups have been working really hard on this. They're creating some awesome inspiration with the Celebration products. You're going to absolutely love it, and we have a special giveaway for you. So we'll see you Saturday morning for that. Also, the 10th of the month is the deadline to sign up for these kits each month. And for the month of March, which we are signing up for now, you have until March 10th to join for it. It's Paper Pumpkin's 6-year birthday, woo! Which means Stampin' Up's giving away a free stamp set in addition to the kit. So in every kit, you're actually going to get 2 stamp sets. One bonus free stamp set and one that came with the kit. So that is going to be really fun. We're going to have lots of fun with that. That will become, again, your deadline on that is March 1st. I'm sorry, March 10th. My bad. March 10th. All the information on that is on my stampwithtami.com blog. All right, so with that said, I think we are at the 10-minute mark. I know Tony's saying the ribbon needs to come back, and I hope that that happens. But again, that is not a guarantee. In fact, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Fingers crossed. I know that what's coming in right now is just enough to fill in the back orders, what they've told us. All right, so we are going to do a giveaway really quickly, and this is for the pop-up scrap bin because it is the 10-minute mark. And let's pop on over there. I think I've got this all fixed. I've got a lot of things fixed, a lot of technical glitches that we had before fixed. Oh, maybe not. All right, let's pop down and see. No, I definitely don't think that is. All right, hold on. We'll get this. We'll get this. Just bear with me 1 second, and I think I can fix this. And if not, then we will move along, and I'll draw the winners all at the end. Just when I think I've got it all straightened out. Here we go. No, that is still not up to date. Okay, so since that's still not showing us a complete, I'm going to have to do all the drawings at the end after I fix this because that's still not really showing us an accurate count. Sorry, I thought that was fixed. My bad. All right, so I'm going to retract and say all 3 of these are going to be drawn immediately following this episode, and that includes the early bird. I do thank you all for jumping on early. Let's get started with the stamping. I've got a kit here. I'm not going to lie, I did peek. I did peek because I was pretty excited. I saw I showed you guys the video, and this is on the blog if you click on the resource page of the behind the scenes, so I really couldn't wait to see it. And I had been on vacation, and these just came last night because my mail was held while I was on vacation. So I'm really excited to open it up and get back to stamping today. That's always fun, you know, first thing back from stamping. So the first thing in the kit is just a little thing in here that tells us about the free stamp set that's coming with the March kit. Every kit has a stamp set with it. I'm sorry, an ink spot with it. And these ink spots, they're miniature ink pads. These are great to collect. I use them all the time. You can use these as regular ink pads. You can also put in the refills that work with the full-size ink pads with these, and they're great to travel with. If you like to go on the road, you want to craft when you're on the road, the kits are great for that too, but those little spots are good for that. Now I'm just going to put a backing behind that so you can see the stamp set here. Super cute. We've got some succulents. Can you see that okay? We've got some succulents here. We've got a lot of great sayings. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think that's a little better. Now they're going to be, some of them are going to be upside down. Sorry, I had that backwards. All right. These are a lot of great sayings in here that are really going to be useful, especially when you like the inside. That's a great inside to cards. Sometimes we just like to leave them blank. Sometimes we like to stamp on them, stamp a sentiment inside. So it's a great all occasion set here. Again, those are exclusive to paper pumpkin kits. And don't forget, I have a free downloadable stamp case insert if you want to store those in stamp cases with the rest of your stamp sets. And here's our kit. I gotta tell you, these are a great value too for what they offer. It's really cool. I mean, they're $19.99, and they offer, and that includes shipping. And there's so much. This is going to make 9 cards, this kit. And then right about now, if there are any left, they will put refills, which does not include the stamp set or the ink pad, but it will include just the paper and embellishments. Usually, they'll put those up in my online store. I looked right before I went live and I didn't see them. So hopefully they will. They'll be up in the next day or two. So if you really love this, didn't get the full kit, and want to get the refills, or you loved the full kit, you got it, and you want more, you can go ahead and get that. Hopefully there'll be refills. I have not heard that they sold out, so hopefully there'll be a few of them. And they do sell out. Yes, Tony said. Tony's giving a good PSA there. She said, if you're thinking about March, get on there quick, because sometimes they sell out before the 10th of the month. You are absolutely right there, especially where there's a big special where they're giving away a free stamp set. All right, so these are the cards. There's 3 different cards. We're going to make 3 of each. There are instructions here. I'll go by them so that if you haven't made your kit yet and you want to use this video as a little how-to, at the end of this video, after when the replay is on, I'm going to put in chapters. I will put them on the YouTube video, and I will put them on my blog so that you can go back and jump ahead to certain points of the video if you want to, rewatch how we made them or something different. Okay. Now, this is what's included in the kit. We've got the Grown with Kindness stamp set and the Fresh Fig ink spot that we just had there. Now, there are 9 card bases. So there's 3 different designs. There is going to be 3 of each. So I think these are not the card. These are the card bases here. So there's 3 of these. Yeah, lots of love for these cards. I thought these were really fun and so different from what we normally get. That I love the diversity, and I love if you don't love what comes in the kit. Sometimes we all have different tastes. I will always do an alternate. Usually they're pretty different than what's in the kit, just showing you different ways that you can use it. And then a lot of times people are like, darn it, I wish I had gotten that kit. So don't be that person. All right, so these are 3 more. These are striped card bases here. They're pre-printed on the front. They just fold right in half. And the last 3 are, these are black with white inside. So these will fold up. They're black card bases with white on the inside. So those are our 9 card bases. Next up, we have 3 gray card panels. Wow. Those would be right here. 3 gray card. This is part of one of the cards. I bet this is a layer on one of the cards right here. And next up is 3 vellum card panels. Let's find vellum. Did you see vellum? I didn't see vellum. Bring on vellum. Oh, there it is. It was hiding. Love me some vellum. Love me some vellum, right? All right, here we go. These are obviously going to be a layer on one of the cards. That makes me happy. I love vellum. Super fun. So we've got 3 vellum panels, and then we've got 9 photo card panels. So the 9 would be 3 of each design. So one design is going to be, and these were, again, check out the behind the scenes on my blog, and it talks about how they created these, but they're photorealistic, and it was really fun watching how they designed these. The concept artists talk about how they designed this paper pumpkin kit, and the photorealistic designer paper is just really fun to play with. It really adds a special element, and look at these succulents right here. This is another photo, the very real looking succulents. They're really pretty. Love the coloring on that one. And then the last one, and again, there's 3 of each of these. Look at this, the succulents in the shape of the word you. Right? Adorable. Adorable. So cute. Okay, so that's 9 photo card panels, and then we have 2 sheets of die cuts. So these will be the die cuts. We've got banners and a couple of little elements in here that we'll be stamping on in just a minute. Oh, thank you, Donna. She says she always loves the creativity, and she shares all the time. I love you right back. Thank you. All right, and let's see where we're at here. We've got, I'm going in order so I don't forget stuff. Those were the die cut labels. Oh, and then we get to the fun stuff. The fun stuff is these embellishments here, right? So first up, we've got baker's twine. So we've got 3 yards of black. So this is the black. There'll be 3 yards of the black baker's twine. And then there was 1.5 yards of the white baker's twine. So white baker's twine here. And in addition to that, we have 40 metallic silver enamel dots. Oh, these are fun. I love these. Silver enamel dots right here. Love the bling. Lots of fun with those. And then the kit also comes with adhesive. So it's got a pack of dimensionals here. And if you don't use them all, I always save these. I use dimensionals on everything. I love the pop that they give everything. So these are always great to use on that. And then we've got some mini glue dots here as well. So the mini glue dots you'll be able to attach to the you'll be able to use these as adhesives. I'm actually going to use them right from the. If you don't have adhesives, they work and they're fine, but they're kind of hard to peel off of there if you don't have a take a pick tool. So I'm just going to cheat and use the snail and mini glue dots that I have next to me here. Alrighty, so next up, that is what comes in the kit. I told you that was an amazing value, right? So you got all of this stuff in here. We've got the stamp set. We've got the one thing I forgot to show you here is the envelopes. There we go. All right. So let's start some stamping. So I'm going to start, and at this point in the show, I always like to take bets. For those of you who know me or regulars, when I make the paper pumpkin kits and when I do any stamping, it's hard for me to follow the directions. At some point, I go off-roading, and I love to take bets out there in the audience to see at what point do you think I'm going to bail on these directions and just start doing my own thing. So we have 6 steps of directions right here. They're all super easy, and you can see there is photos there that show you everything. If you are getting your first paper pumpkin kit, then you are going to get a block that comes in the kit with it. After that, you only get 1 block because you only need 1 block because you can pop these stamps on and off. Or you could use the Stamparatus positioning tool if you have that too. That is an awesome, very handy. I'll be using that on Saturday's class. Okay, so I believe we are going to be stamping words on these stamp tags and background pieces. Oh, background pieces. Okay, so let's take a look and see who's getting some stamping. Let's see this. It looks like these say life is tough. Let's pull that stamp off. Life is tough, but so are you. So true in so many cases, right? And I'm going to make a bigger block for mine. All right, so next up, fresh fig. This is the ink pad color that we'll be using on all of the stamping on this card. And then we're just going to line that up on that one banner right there. So you can see it. And then let's see what else we got going on here. We've got a thank you. I can put that on a different block. I know I said you only need 1, and you really do because you just take those. You can just stamp them all at once, take that one off and reuse the block, but I happen to have 2 handy, so I'll use 2. So we've got the thank you. And that looks like it's going to go on this pool party panel. The predictions. Oh, I see step 2s and step 3s. All right, let's see where I go. So far I'm on step 1. Haven't finished it yet, but we're on step 1. Okay. So I was going to clean that off. Now, this is kind of a must-have, and this is the Simply Chamois, I think, with your paper pumpkin kits. Forgive me, I'm just going to reach over and throw some water on that. All it takes is regular water, and I've actually stored mine in that same stamp case that we put the paper pumpkin inserts in. And then it wipes off. It's clean. You can put it away. So we're done with the thank you, and then I'm going to take that right off the block, in case you're new and haven't actually done this yet. And then we're going to pop on the next, let's see, I keep looking at it upside down. Let's see, one of these says, "Are wonderful." And that looks like it goes right here on this one. Also, these blocks are double-sided, so you can actually put the stamp on either side of the block there, which I do sometimes do. So we've got our wonderful. We'll go ahead and use our chamois to clean that one off, because we're going to have more. But before I stamp the other two pieces, let's go ahead and assemble. Oh, see, I'm already going off-roading. I haven't even finished step one, and I'm already going off-roading before I read anything else. Okay. Next up, we've got, we stamped the tags. We didn't stamp the background pieces because I want to do that after. See, I'm already changing things up. I want to do that after I layer. So next we're going to layer the panels on the cards. Okay, so you can go ahead and use the glue dots that came in the kit, but I am going to use a snail adhesive here. We're going to layer the panels. So let's start with the stripes. We'll just say that is card number 1. I'm just going to make one of each, just to kind of give you an idea. So the card number 1 goes with, got a little mixy and matchy going on here. How fun is that? Seriously, how fun is that? Just you can take either the glue dots that come, or I'm using snail adhesive. And did you see that? I just ran out of snail just right in the middle of that. So I'll also give you a quick little lesson on how to change a refill. All right, so this is your applicator, this is your refill. They pop right off just like that, and wait for it. I always have these handy. Along with Stampin' Dimensionals, I eat snail adhesive because I'm always crafting, and this is my go-to adhesive right here. I absolutely love it. So it's one thing I'm always stocking up on, dimensionals and snail adhesive. All right, so that is our first card layer. The next one looks like it's the black layer, and that one looks like it's got the vellum. So we've got the black layer, the vellum, and that one uses the cacti succulents. So fun. I really, really love it. Tina, she's like, wow, record going off-roading on step 1. I know, I really am. But I might swing back on the road to do the rest of the steps. I just feel like it would be easier to stamp the little these little pieces. I'll show them to you. These are what they wanted us to stamp first, and I really think it would be easier to stamp them after we put on the tags. That's my opinion. So I'm just going to use some. So Rita's like, "Ooh, who picked step 1?" Hey, the last couple I've actually done the directions all the way through, exactly as they are written. And I do like to do these to help you out when you're making your kit. And sometimes I really love the audience participation, because sometimes I need some help when I'm making the kit. Okay, so we've layered on 2 of our cards right here. The last one is going to be this patterned, pretty little patterned background here, and that one uses the gray panel and the U. I love that U. I love how they did that. I guess it would help if I put it right side up, right? Oh, so funny. Now, I'm trying to decide if I want to tie around. I'm actually, yeah, I guess that looks like it's tied around the front of the card. So what I'm looking at right now is the baker's twine, as to whether it's just tied around this panel or whether it's tied around the whole card front. It looks like it goes around the whole card front, but you could really go either way with that. You would save a little bit of the baker's twine if you just put it around the panel and then attach the panel. Totally up to you. So we've got our 3 card bases done. I'll circle back to the instructions now. And we are on step 3, where we're going to attach to the word panels. So for our first card here, I'm just going to move everybody else out of the way so it doesn't get too distracting. So we've got card number 1, and it looks like the life is tough, but so are you. This is going to be an encouragement card. We've got one of these fresh fig angled pieces, so there's 2 different patterns here on the fresh fig, and then we've got some lemon lime twist on that. Yeah, that is a really good idea. Deborah says cut out the middle of the vellum and then you get some extra use out of it. You are absolutely correct. That is a really, really good idea. So I'm just using my silicone mat here and some snail adhesive, but you can absolutely use those mini glue dots that came in the kit to do this. I'm just attaching. I feel like I need to zoom just a hair in here, just so you can see a little bit easier what's happening. And then this is the lemon lime twist. I'm actually going to leave that down and attach it this way. I've put the adhesive on the back of this, and then I'm going to line it up this way so it lines up perfectly. There we go. That's just a little trick there. All right, and then I'm going to just go ahead and attach this. I think right here is where I'm about to go off-roading. I'm just going to go ahead and attach that one to the card using the Stampin' Dimensionals that came in the kit. And that one's going to go right down here in the lower right. So there's one. Then the next one is card number 2. We'll put that one in our little workspace here. And that's where we've stamped the thank you. And it looks like one of these smaller fresh fig panels is going to layer with that to give it just a little pop. Give it just a little color. And we'll just go same thing. I put the adhesive on the back of the pool party, but then lined it up by pressing down on it so it got down there perfectly. Now before we attach, no, we're going to go ahead and attach that one too. All right. Okay, Tiffany's asking, is the top panel a matte paper or slick? This is a matte paper. All of it's a matte paper. And you could absolutely add Wink of Stella to this, which would be a very nice touch. Okay, so we are going to attach that one to the upper right-hand corner of card number 2. And then card number 3 uses the You Are Wonderful. Looks like that's the only part it adds on that one. Now before we attach that one, then we are ready for some baker's twine. So card number 3, come on out, card number 3. Don't be shy. We're going to take the black baker's twine and wrap that all the way around the front of the card. Now, I'm going to note, I said everything is included in that box. The one thing that isn't included that I'm pretty sure everybody has anyways is the scissors. I'm using paper snips because I use those all the time for cutting out stuff. And that's what I have handy, but obviously you could cut this with just about any kind of scissors that you had handy. So this is just going to tie in a bow down here. And I am tying that around the entire front. Oh, I always get nervous when I'm tying bows live. Oh, I don't know why. There we go. So that did wrap around the front of the card instead of just the this panel right here, but you could do that either way. Now I'm going to attach You Are Wonderful. Oh, let's see, we want that to go up a little bit because we haven't done our final stamping on that one, because I wanted to wait until this was attached to do that. So let's put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of that to make it pop up, and I'm actually going to also use it to hold that baker's twine steady so it doesn't slide off. Oh yeah, I see a few of you out there ready for refills. They could be in my online store at any minute, and I would say jump on them. I know that the last kit that had refills, last month, those refills, I don't think they lasted more than a day or two. before they sold out. If they have them, they don't always have a lot. Okay, so it looks like that's over the Y, so I kind of didn't put it up high enough. I want there to be just enough room for us to do our last little piece of stamping underneath there. So since we're working on Baker's Twine, let's go ahead and add it to the other two. So card number 2 has white and card number 1 has black. We're working with the black, and these are just, I believe these are just knots. I've already gone off-roading, so there we go. There we go. Whoever had step 1 wins. All right, like I said, and you notice that I still have this attached to the actual spool of Baker's Twine here, because that way you have the least amount of waste. If you want to get the most out of your ribbons and twine, that's a little cheat right there. Okay, so we've got that on there, and then I will go ahead and trim it off. And then we'll attach that with some mini glue dots. Again, you can use the ones that came in the kit. And that looks like it goes right down here underneath our words. I'm going to trim off that little. And on this one, we've got white. The white Baker Twine, which is right here. And we're going to go ahead and tie a bow with that one too. Same thing, I'm going to leave it right on that spool. Don't they just pop? That was like the succulent plants and the photorealistic the papers, they just pop right off. They look so realistic. It's like you could just reach in and grab one of these plants. I got a little twisty loop here. I think I might have to retie. Let's see if I can untwisty my loop. There. Oh yeah, okay, got it. No, I'm retying. All right. Margaret, she's sneaking on at work and people keep interrupting her. Sorry about that. It's actually school vacation week here for the kids, which is why I was on vacation this long weekend. We went to visit some family in Alabama and Birmingham, which was really fun. Oops. Did you see that mini glue dot just attached to the back of my nail? But we're still good here. We're just going to stick that right on. Whoops. Maybe not. Maybe we're going to keep that one. It seems to want to be attached to me. It's stuck on me. All right, there we go. So we have all of our Baker's Twine attached here. Let's see if I'm following at any rate what the instructions are. Adhere labels. Yeah, I think we're good. Baker's Twine. Oh, you know what? I'm going to, if you want to do, it does give you measurements here on step 4 for the Baker Twine. You know, I just wrapped it around and then I just kind of tied the bows and then cut them off. But if you want to use the measurements here, this is really handy ruler that they put on the inside of the instructions. They'll say cut 12 inches, and then you can just measure out the 12 inches on that ruler if you want to actually follow the directions. All right, so we are on our very last, actually second to last step, because we're going to go back and stamp first, and then I'm going to add the bling. So the first thing we're going to do is, actually maybe I'll just add these to both. There's pluses, and then there's little flowers. I'm going to use the little flowers, I think, on both of them. So go ahead and stick that on our acrylic block. Ink that up. So there's only 2 that have this little bonus stamping on it. The first one is "You Are Wonderful," and it goes right there. See how it was just easier to do that when it was lined up? Rather than doing it first and then trying to line up. That's my opinion. And next is the thank you. I'm going to put that right underneath. So we've got a little added embellishment. And the very last step, circling back, I am back on the last step of the instructions. And that is step number 6, and that is where we're going to attach these silver embellishments. A little bit of bling. Everybody's got a little bling on them. So I'm using the Take Your Pick tool here. This does not come in the kit, but I do highly recommend it for any type of crafting because it is thebomb.com for picking up these, especially if you have nails, for picking up embellishments of any kind. As you can see, they just literally just lift right off here. It also has, it's like the Swiss Army knife of tools. You can do, it's got a paper piercer, it's got a spatula in case you need to lift something off and reapply a layer. So many things it's good for. All right, so this is going to go down here. And maybe one here. That one flipped on me. There we go. And it's hard to see on this card number 1. It's hard to see, but I think there's a couple on here too. I mean, in person it's easier to see, but when I'm looking at here, it's a little bit hard to see if they have it. But we're putting them on there anyways because I like it. I did my paper a little bit differently, so just one more thing that really doesn't matter. We'll just put that right there. Super fun. So there you go. Quick, easy, ridiculously awesome. So cool. Don't you just feel like you can just reach right in here and grab one of these right off the paper? Okay, and this here is they also come with envelopes. I did show you those, right? Everything comes with envelopes so that you can send them. And these black actually already have the white on the inside. But if you wanted to, you could stamp one of these saying this. So like this saying right here, be kinder to yourself and let kindness flood the world, which is a beautiful saying. You could stamp that right on the inside of the card. Okay, so these are the paper pumpkin cards. And that is a quick little how-to and how to put them together. So when you get your kits, you can put those together. I am going to have to do the drawing separately, so I will post the winners in the comments here immediately following that. And a quick question, Whisper's asking, was that the putty end of the take your pick tool? Yes, it was. For the embellishments. Yes, it was. So I am going to be drawing the winners for 2 paper pumpkin kits and for 1 pop-up scrap bin. And then we have an after live drawing, which is for one of these paper pumpkin kits if you're watching the replay of this recorded video, and that is going to be on March 8th. All you need to do is leave a comment to be entered, and if you share and type the word shared into the comments, I'll enter you a second time. Also, don't forget that I have the downloadable stamp case insert on the resource page. Click on the link in this video's description or go to stampwithtami.com, and free grab bags, only 1 week left. You can check out the information on my VIP stamp club, and be sure to email me if you have any questions on that as well. Lots of goodies in there. Don't want to miss out, and it really is one of the great ways to budget out your purchases. And you can actually there is a way to actually do the paper pumpkin kits with that. All right, well, thank you for joining me for this awesome kit, and we will see you back here on Saturday morning. I won't be on Friday, which normally I'm on Friday at noon. This is the one time during the month I'm on, instead of Friday at noon, Saturday at 10 to kick off our Stamp It Demonstrator Group's blog hop with celebration products and a new giveaway. We will see you then. Thanks for joining me today.